but they don't go for it. So it's going to be Magnus mid.
It's Magnus
as I said,
mid,
it's
then.
Magnus mid.
Okay.
I'm not a fan. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be exciting.
They were running really low on time there.
Yeah. He has got the soul repeal, turns around with a mango and another decay to build the strength up. And Kuku, he's chasing. He's looking for BoBoKa. BoBoKa will keep his salve ticking up there, doesn't get it cancelled. So a good amount of heal here for BoBoKa. Kuku's still going to try and fight another decay coming out from ninjaboogie. J.Strom does catch him. BoBoKa's still incredibly low as Kuku will chase down. Stick charges, will they be enough to save him? We'll get a fire spirit out BoBoKa, but the decay from ninjaboogie secures first blood. As XSS tries to come back in, the J.Strom not quite back online, so Kuku will be allowed to retreat. This is the
Might
time
get
to
caught out by this.
Get that 6 online, get yourself in. You're going to have more than enough burst to kill him if he's not aware of you heading over.
They have to know something's up there. Like, where the hell's the mid?
Oh, they're going to have the sleep set up. Gabbi, he's absolutely gone.
Yeah.
No chance there for the Terrorblade as a successful rotation comes out from Lover.
It's just crazy to see. Just to watch it. The more I see it, the more it's pretty ridiculous.
I mean, it's sure, he's not got a lot of HP, but there's other heroes as well around that HP.
Chrono.
Like this one, this man, the Void, Sylar. Set up with the Chrono, getting the bashes through as well. Tims does get the Fire Blast out. Jump forward from Sylar, allows him to finish the kill. ninjaboogie's trying to punch back onto BoBoKa, but the two of them will chase. They've got the time dilation slowing down the Undying as they will get both of the kills down here. Sylar getting the last touch, more money for the Void. Get the kill onto Fenrir. Fenrir was trying to head over to the bounty room, but Gabbi was able to secure the bounty room for TNC in time and get the kill upon him. Top lane, Kuku.
Sentry toward bottom too. Lover walks into a sentry, getting stunned up. Lover.
Oh, he's gone. Straight away, they get on top of him. The Terrorblade is falling low, though. Time dilation from Sylar. He's looking to chase this. Mango comes out, but Gabbi turns. He gets the Sunder off. He's back up to full.
Who
now
mangoed
Sylar has to retreat.
One of his teammates mangoed him.
It's got to have been the Ogre, right?
It had to have been Tims.
I think it was Tims. He's just swapped to Clarity into his own inventory. They got themselves on top and they get the kill.
That
TNC striking back hard there.
This is giving. See, like this is what we're talking about the Terrorblade, right? Just like now it's an Ogre and Undying who are just farming the lane as Terrorblade is jungles.
TV's gonna be absolutely massive. Top lane.
Stun in range.
I do have.
It is.
Bam. Perfect. And even if it was, they did still have, I believe, the Fiend's Grip available.
How's our Centaur doing on the blink? He's finished Tranquil Boots on top of the Vanguard. So he's just very tanky. But that's going to delay his Blink Dagger a bit.
We go. No message from Armel. They'll see an opportunity to drop the RP for a big old kill. And, well, they don't get it straight away, but they certainly should be able to finish it off as ninjaboogie dives in with Kuku. The first Blink RP revealed by Armel gets them a kill onto the Lina mid. In on the mid lane, will get himself out of vision range just in time. Bounty runes are up. TNC will look to claim the bottom two as Aster should be able to hold on to the top two. Mid lane XXS pushing him pretty aggressively. Sylar is hiding in the trees. Oh, he does. Straight up goes for the Chronosphere with the Mask of Madness bashing away at the man. They get the kill. Armel's gone. Stampede to allow him to get out. They'll go for the Supernova on the high ground to help out the Fiend's Grip. Light Strike comes down as well as Lover picks up a second. Double kill for the Lina. They've taken 2 of TNC so far. TNC, they want to try and strike back. They move forward. Fenrir with the Nightmare Dodge buys him some time, but he will still fall. Kuku and Tims proceeding to chase down the rest of the side of Aster. Time dilation does affect Kuku. He's not going to get hit by the Light Strike though. Gets himself out. Tims and Gabbi trying to hit into XXS, but with the Vanguard, he's too tanky for these two to take down.
They did not see. Nobody else.
No,
nobody's popped out yet. They smoked in there, and that ward, even though it's a neat placing there by Aster, they did not see at all. TNC with a very heads-up move. He's just going the late game battle fury, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
It looks like it was a debate because he was saving those for quite a long time.
He also queued up the Maelstrom, and to be honest, I would maybe prefer to see the Maelstrom, but we'll see. We'll see what he does. I mean, he's picked up the Demon Edge. I guess he's always that temptation. He had the 2,200 gold. You want to buy something big? Talking about big, the big RP comes out from Armel. Gets himself a core kill as he catches out Lover. But yeah, Mask of Madness and Battle Fury, it can be very, very slow.
Aster, they have a ward and a sentry down as TNC put their ward and sentry down, so they know that TNC's around here.
Kuku does as well. He's going to come out and get the vision as the time lapse away. He's just given up the move from Aster. They know what's going on. So TNC can prepare for this.
They get the D ward immediately too on that high ground. They are looking to kill the Tombstone. That is a bit of an aggressive position.
They have the Soul Repeal as well. They're just going to be able to grab that Centaur away. Yule's dodge there for the J.Strom. The Chrono just coming onto the backlines, but the BKB's already out on the Terrorblade. An attempt to move away with the Stampede will not save the Centaur, but they get Armel in return. Now the chrono's ended because the BKB was off time. They just did not have the damage to throw it onto Gabbi. Sylar, BKBing, trying to retreat, will get out of there. As there'll be a buyback from Armel, wanting to keep the fight going hot for TNC. As a buyback also out from XXS. Both teams buying back their one loss that they had in that fight. Gabbi's still got the metamorphosis, so TNC can be very confident going back into the pit.
Aster has no ultis.
They don't. Can they do anything to contest this? Lover's trying to step forward. There's the jump. Armel goes to the skewer. Will get used up. But Fenrir just gets pummeled down by Gabbi. Still with some time left on this metamorphosis. But BoBoKa as well. Just too much damage coming out for this Terrorblade. Yule's trying to control it. Oh, XXS does manage to burst down the TB. Can turn towards Kuku as well with a bash. They'll get themselves another. The time dilation causing issues here for Tims and ninjaboogie as they continue to chase down. The sleep setting up onto ninjaboogie. A buyback coming out from BoBoKa and Fenrir to add to this effort, and it pays off. They push TNC away from the pit.
XXS just coming in so clutch there. Just finding the Terrorblade on top. He double edges an illusion, but it does splash onto the Terrorblade, and it's enough to bring them down. But they're just so reliant on Gabbi to be in the right place.
See, they're coming round. See if they can get the jump. See if Gabbi can sort of bait a play in. ninjaboogie leading forward. There's the jump forward from XXS. Fire Blast comes out. Jump forward to the side. Sylar gets the chrono onto the two of them. Doesn't have a lot of damage by himself. They do have the supernova and the Phoenix Grid coming out, as well as the Laguna. They throw everything onto Armel. Gets them the kill, but they lose the egg. The focus there from Gabbi with the BKB and the metamorphosis allows him to take down BoBoKa. The controls there onto XXS as he's getting slowed down by the ignite. XXS will fall as Aster have lost two. Sylar having to back off as the rest of TNC. I like this as well from Lover. He's going for the E-Blade.
Yep.
So just heavy on the magical burst.
A little weird when he has an Aghanim.
That is true. That is sort of the one sort of...
He can save a target though, right? And he can also just mess with people hitting the egg if he finds the TB after BKB. They commit forward for Tims. TNC, they're positioned in the back though. They were smoked. RP.
He gets it down to the two of them. The BKB was already out, but the damage from Gabbi is just cutting through them. Still, there's the time for Sylar to find the time walk. They turn, they have the control. The supernova still going to go off and successfully stun up the Terrorblade. The time lapse with the Aghanims allows Gabbi the second life though. There's a skewer. Armel picking up the two of them. Sylar is able to time that walk back out, but XXS is dead. The light strike comes out onto the three of them. Sylar still trying his best to punch back. He's getting the bushes onto ninjaboogie. ninjaboogie taking down to the Spirit Vessel. Jump from Armel. Continuing to chase Sylar. He's got the time disable with the Yule Scepter, but Sylar still gets the chance to go for the time walk down to the low ground.
Oh, he's alive!
Sylar will survive for now as they get themselves away. Both teams just losing two heroes.
Meta's running down pretty low too. They're trying to get as much as possible out of this while the Centaur's dead. Ward gets taken out right away. You can see they came prepared. They've got their sentries. They've got their GPM talents.
I'll just try and get a hook there with the skewer, but he gets Yuled up, and there's the time lapse. Yeah, it's got the reset, it's got the invis, but the chrono will reveal him. Sylar jumps forward with the ultimate, catches the Terrorblade as well, but no real way to get on top of Gabbi. As the chrono used, it gets themselves a Magnus. TNC could still feel confident in pushing. They've got the BKB up in 10. Nice Manta-style dodge off the light strike array from Gabbi. Now, give me your best efforts. It's not going to happen. There's an E-Blade out in the Lina, but even with that sort of burst, as TB's walking around with 4.1k HP.
He got slept up outside. He's going to wake himself up, but this is a Roche that Aster, they're looking to secure. Egg on the outside. He gets you. Try
for it, but indeed he's sent up into the air. Radiant will pick up the Roshan. XXS gets the Aegis. He did indeed grab the cheese from there. They had a good amount of time to make sure they picked stuff up away from Gabbi, but they didn't do it. He was able to get his hands on one. Does get pushed to the side. There's the time lapse. He's back up to full. Gabbi there with the help of the Weaver. XXS trying to go in with the Stampede. The Phoenix Grip comes out upon them. Light Strike Array down as well with the RP. It gets three of them. Perfect connection there from Armel. Allows them to beat down onto Sylar. Sylar does time walk to the side. Kuku's there with the chase, looking for both of them. As TNC wants to keep the fight going. Spirit Vessel starting to tick down Lover. He's by the shrine. He's got to wait for the Spirit Vessel to wear off. XXS going back in with the two from onto two. Sleep as well onto Armel, holding back TNC. But TNC will continue to chase. They're getting the slow onto XXS. Aster. They do have Sylar watching from the high ground. He has got a chrono. It could be a big one. And it is. It gets the three of them. The stun as well, holding Armel back for a little bit, but they'll focus towards the chrono target. There's the time up to get Aghanim. Sylar's trying to save the man, but it's not enough. The chain stuns come out from Aster. Skewer from Armel at least picks up the Lina in return. And Sylar, he's not done yet. Time walks across. Time dilation onto Armel, slowing down the Magnus. Another jump forward. Aster claim Armel's life as well. Absolutely. good bit of everything ready to go as the push from bottom lane comes in. Gabbi straight away forcing out the fortification from Aster.
Immediately gets enfeebled. Even though it's a max level enfeeble, it looks pretty insignificant.
They're after getting him outside the base. Sylar, he's going to jump in, but the BKB was out in time from Gabbi, so Gabbi is not going to take too much damage at all during this chrono. There's the RP onto the two of them. Refresher shard has been popped by Sylar. We'll see if he finds a good opportunity to pop the second chrono. He's bashing down Gabbi, but Gabbi gets time lapse. There's the chrono. Phoenix Grip as well being used. They want this Terrorblade dead, and they'll get it. They kill off the TB. They'll get the lockdown onto ninjaboogie on the side as well, as ninjaboogie getting beat back away from the Ancient and away from the Brax. If they get themselves a second, TNC can still push on. Walk back on Gabbi.
No
He's
meta
straight
though.
back in. This was an aggressive buyback to keep trying to push with. Feeling confident with the fact that there is no Chronosphere and no Supernova. He himself has to be careful. Gabbi trying to fight. Juiced up here by Aster. They jump forward. They've got the burst. They're bringing him down pretty low. Jump forward from Armel. Get the Steward. Time lapse will get him back up to full. Gabbi. As Gabbi trying to get on top of his targets, but Lover with the Shadow Blade able to get himself all the way away. They do get Kuku, and that is a bit of an awkward attempt there from TNC to keep the push going.
Or Owen Battle Fury Voice.
So I mean, the Battle Fury Void is winning. I doubted it. You know,
I didn't.
I've been infected sort of with the the analysis of all you guys, the years and of flaming the battlefield. But Sylar, he's showing us that it can still work.
So double refreshers coming out. So now Armel, he actually hides the refresher as well. He uses it, so he's got RP ready. This could catch Aster off guard here.
There's the jump. He gets the one, but it is a big one. The damage coming out from Gabbi, and it's not going to be enough.
The bait sleep.
Sylar being saved there by Fenrir, allowed to time walk out. The egg does fall as TNC will continue to fight despite the very nice save there for the Void. As they take the egg down, they take the Aegis as well, looking for a second attempt on to killing XXS. He's pretty damn beefy, does still have a cheese and a stampede available. Armel screwing him back deep. There's the stampede coming out. Yules and Light Strike coming down upon him, trying to protect him. There's the chrono. Sylar, he only gets the one, and he realized this is not the chrono to fight around. Jumps back up to the high ground, but Kuku's on the chase. He's on top of Sylar. Sylar's in trouble, and he'll fall. Kuku on the support Weaver getting in and getting the big kills. As Sylar goes down, Fenrir will be allowed to TP out. They will need to be stopped if Aster want to hold on to these bottom racks. It doesn't look like they can do anything to stop it. Gabbi gets the melee racks. They'll take the range racks as well. TNC now sweeping towards the middle lane. Forward, who Stumpters come out. XXS trying to set up the fight. Sunray starts to bring Tims down pretty low. Will be soul ripped up and decided TNC back away from the tier 3 tower. He puts a light strike onto ninjaboogie. Quick sunder from Gabbi gets him back up to full as they head in. Armel with the catch, skewering XXS out of the base. But they have the damage to take him down with the BKB commitment. They'll try their best. It's going to be bringing XXS down only to half HP, though he's still so tanky with the lockdown. They've got the damage onto Gabbi. Time lapse comes out from Kuku. Stampede now from XXS as they look to continue to chase down these big kills. Can they find the big targets? Tims is going to be found, but Armel, he's going to jump back in, goes for the RP onto Sylar, but the rest of the team have bailed on him. Armel gets Laguna bladed, and that is 2 dead without buyback on TNC. Aster know that they can look to punish for more. There's no backup coming in this time round for TNC. The E-Blade, the lockdown, controlling ninjaboogie, sets up for a third kill for Aster. As a back and forth game, as both teams just trying to push it a little too much. Doesn't commit the chrono though, doesn't feel confident in grabbing the TB and having the follow-up damage. Go for the kill as of yet. Time is being bought for TNC. They do have Ogre backup, but still 50 seconds without Armel's Magnus. Sylar heads forward once again, but seeing Gabbi does offer an incredible amount of damage. The Time Blast comes out. Sylar will find the time walk. The BKB's out from Gabbi. He did get jumped by XXS, but a quick BKB reaction keeps him safe. Now they know there's no BKB though, Aster. They can go for the chrono. Do they have the damage? Supernova's coming down. He has been Glimmer Cape. There's the refresher shot being popped. Sylar's going to have a second one to offer, but the time lapse save comes through. He's back up to full Gabbi, but there's the second Laguna Blade. Another time lapse coming out. Can they keep Gabbi alive? He's able to stay surviving with the Sunder. Gabbi back up to full. They're holding the defense, TNC, but the bashes, the control, XXS is on top of him, but they've already lost the Lina. Gabbi is still alive. The bashes, the magical damage, it's enough. Gabbi will fall. XXS with the 3-man Who Stomp as Aster invading the base of TNC will take down the Ogre and the Weaver for a good duration. Triple kill for Sylar. Armel does have the catch though, as the Sylar Void may have picked up a triple kill, but he'll lose his life for it. a reason why? Is it just sort of when we see Undyings, you don't normally get to this point of a game? Or
Exactly.
It's this is just one of the more farmed Undyings, even though it's still second lowest on the net worth. It's just not a common portion where you see an Undying with the luxury to buy the diamonds. Or Sylar, he's in. Two-man Chronos successfully dropped down, and with the Laguna Blade they burst down Armel. Armel buys back immediately. Retreat from Sylar as they do get back. Supernova goes off onto the two of them, but TNC, Tims forces down to the low ground. Sylar can still punch like a madman, but no Chrono.
Tombstone's down inside the pit.
Into the pit. Gabbi's making short work of the Roche as well. They do have Supernova available. Dive in. Won't quite yet look to commit it. Now they'll go for it from the high ground. Sylar jumps forward. He's trying to get into the Roche, trying to steal this away. Will he be able to do it? No. Gabbi grabs the Aegis. They did manage to get the refresher side Sylar though, so Sylar can get off another Chrono if he wishes to do so. Light Strike Laguna comes down onto Gabbi. Can they kill him the once? There's the time that's giving him a little bit of help, but there's the Chrono onto the two. They'll take Gabbi down once. They'll be able to pick up the Ogre. Can they kill Gabbi a second time? Ninjaboogie falls. He's got the reincarnation talent. Sylar committing onto Gabbi, but Gabbi's got the BKB. The reflection's out, ready to go. He's killed off Sylar. Turns towards XXS. XXS surrounded. The Hoofstone comes out onto the two of them, but he's so damn low. The Spirit Vessel bringing him down pretty low here as well. Does get healed back up by the cheese. He's got that hard as well. A lot of HP to beat through, but not an impossible amount as Gabbi has the damage. Takes down XXS's center as well. A double kill for Gabbi. As Aster, they got into the pit, but they couldn't take Roshan. They couldn't take the Aegis. There it finally is as well. The Aghanim Scepter on XXS. I really feel that we're going to see this make a huge difference in the fights. So I was surprised that he didn't get it earlier. He's got it now. He has got that Aghanim Stampede ready to play. But yeah, Gabbi. We'll see if he does go in on that Rapier purchase. He's holding on to just the Demon Edge in his backpack for now. XXS. Chrono. Focus Sylar. Gets the Chrono onto the two of them. Straight away looks to get the easier target, but there's the time lapse save from outside. He can't get the kill. Sylar has to back off with the Time Warp. Tim's still alive. Forced out to the side. The Supernova does get the two of them. RP from Armel comes out, but it's only onto a Bane. Sylar can recommit though with the BKB as they've taken down 3 members of TNC. TNC, they're crumbling amongst this fight. Armel's caught out. Sylar goes back and gets the bash up. 4 dead on TNC.
He used the time lapse for the Ogre?
He did, yeah. Used it on the Ogre in the Chrono.
No.
Felt confident with the sort of the opportunities of maybe having the time for the second one, but Refresher is not up for 10 seconds. He didn't have a second time lapse. In the mid lane, they just throw away another life. That's Kuku dead. He does have buyback. He was just desperately sort of trying to keep them away from the base, because you look at the buybacks at TNC.
That fight was literally everything went wrong for them. They solo RP'd a Bane. He got insta-uled afterwards. They time-lapsed an Ogre. Sylar got a great Chrono Spear to start it.
I think Aster can just go for the close-up here now.
I think so too.
I don't see TNC being able to do anything to stop this one now.
They've got the buyback now. Ninjaboogie, he's starting to build up the decays. He's got Crimson Guard 2 to block some damage on the throne.
But Sylar's not messing around. He's just hitting the Ancients, so is XXS. As, is there really anything that TNC can do to stop this? There is not, as the will fall. GG is called.
Oh, they played it. They had such good team fights up to that point too, and just that one got completely botched. The initiation went sour. Yeah, in a proper way. Like in the last game, it was a Terrorblade who he farms with it, but as for team fighting with it, it's a little bit of a different story. Now they've actually got this Ember with an Empower versus Lycan, who's only 2 tangos on Ninjaboogie too.
Not a crazy amount.
That is not enough to deal with the pressure.
They've got more coming out.
Oh, okay,
they've got a salve on its way. Bottom lane, Kuku getting chased down here on the base. They're just diving in, and that will be first blood. That is what they have to say there on the bottom lane.
This time around, they have so much magical and physical, which will come out from that Morphling and Ember Spirit with that Empower.
See up top.
Shapeshift.
Forced to head back. They'll look towards the squishy of the two. Ninjaboogie taking a lot of damage here from the army of Sylar, and a sleep onto the main wolf will not save him. The walls and the Hellbear Smasher beat him down. Bottom lane, Kuku trying to get a grab onto BoBoKa, but he had to dive pretty deep for this. He's got the backup though. Tims and Armel underneath the tower, but Soul Rip. BoBoKa kills off Kuku.
And he tips him.
Armel and Gabbi trying their best to at least punish the Undying, and they will do so. They get the kill. It cost the 3 of them though, making the move there. They lose one of their own. They lose their core Magnus.
I'm alright with it. He wants to be able to. He wants to be the one that's like running around making plays for the Morphling to farm. I've seen a couple of these Maelstrom firsts kind of fall flat though. We'll see if Armel does make this one work.
Love it. Zipping across onto ninjaboogie. He'll turn with a nightmare, but the burst there
The stack
is enough, and indeed they're looking to control this. Tombstone's going to be dropped down from Gabbi as he tries to invade and take over a little bit of it. BoBoKa and Lover turn towards the Tombstone. They'll claim it. Easy bit of 125 gold. Oh, Kuku, but doesn't commit with the RP, does still have it. Holding onto it to look for a better target is BoBoKa. Will be chased, skewer back onto BoBoKa. Still got a lot of strength from the decay. It's not enough though. The bursts come through from the shockwave and the strike from Morphling. Armel continue to just feel very confident with how he can poke away without the threat of being instantly locked down.
he just plays super confidently. They only have to worry about the Storm trying to get that set up for now. Long zip forward.
Zip. Let's go for the Vortex onto Kuku. Kuku's still able to skewer off towards Sylar. Sylar with the shapeshift, chasing down ninjaboogie. RP will be used onto the two of them. Let's get the Phoenix in position, going for the Supernova the side. Sylar's trying to head over. Phoenix Grip, I believe, onto a Wolf there. A whiff dog from the Bane will allow Aster to just move in and take down the egg, as they'll lose 3 members of TNC.
At a pretty fast pace, though. Time that we're at.
There is, of course, no RP for a little bit of time.
Armel's pushing in that mid lane. They're trying to set up for him. They've got the Purge, but
BoBoKa.
Roche, the Wolves are going in.
It's already gone. TNC's got it. They get the Roche, they get the Aegis onto Gabbi, and they get out of there. Blink out from Kuku. ninjaboogie will be chased by the shapeshift of Sylar. He'll try and turn with a brain sap, but so many summons and a big soul rip burst nuke from BoBoKa brings him down.
Kuku's also getting really low. Sylar's chasing forward here. Kuku?
Almost sort of taunting him there. I love it. Just having the summons beat down upon him, coming in for the final swipe.
Yo, this little Purge creep is putting in work. It's actually gotten him at least 2 or 3 kills just trying to get that setup in the catch.
Sylar Lycan still looking as strong as ever. It's Lover, he gets the control. Reaper's side set up's going to be there.
Oh my god.
He's dead for 60. He does have buyback.
High ground vision.
But I think Aster, you want to force this buyback out of the Ember.
Absolutely.
You've got the pushing power. You've got the timing.
They've got all the healing, like we mentioned. They've got this crazy amount of sustain. They've got 4 earn charges too. Tombstone is placed a bit far forward. They're going to look
the buyback.
There's the egg.
The egg's going to come through. They've got the Fiend's Grip down onto the Necrophos. The XXS will pay for this failed push. Sylar may be in trouble as well. They get on top of him with the Sleight of Fist, and they've found him. That's 2 dead on Aster. Now 3 with the Wyvern burning down to the damage of this Ember Spirit Phoenix combination. They're hunting down BoBoKa. They'll find the Undying. Double kill for Armel. He had to buy back, but boy was it worth it there as TNC take nearly a sweep of a team fight. 4 dead on Aster.
But for the most part on the enemy team, yeah, that Undying, that Wyvern, the absolute dream. Aster, they're smoked. They see Armel in the mid. He actually breaks their smoke, and he zips the hell out of there.
It's such a hard catch. Every time they see him, we do sort of see them set up around him, but there's no real way of Aster to punish the Ember player. Now with the Fiend's Grip, he needs help. He is going to get it. The Fiend's Grip will be cancelled by Lover as he gets himself straight on top of the Bane with the Vortex. Buyback comes out from ninjaboogie as Aster, they're looking for more. They're actually able to run down Armel there. Armel unable to play his way out of that one. They do have a Winter's Curse too, locking down more. Lover tries to round it away. He will not survive. Phoenix Egg coming out successfully as Tims dives forward. Looks to Sylar. Sylar trying for the TP out. They got anything to kill him off with. They can't. They can't quite get in range for the Nightmares. Sylar will be able to TP out of this. Summons into the pit. Aster know that it's there. Do they want to try and force and take it against just 4 of them? But they will still respect the lineup of TNC. Arm out.
Sylar, he's popping the shapeshift.
He's ready to chase in. Pull in as well from Lover. He gets a big grab. Gets himself on top of the Magnus. The egg is out, but there's no threat of an RP. They're turning towards the egg, trying to kick it out in time. Can they take the egg? No, they can't. The Supernova's off onto the 3 of them. Dive forward as well as Gabbi starts to punch back. They've managed to use the stolen Tombstone also, slowing down Aster on their escape.
ninjaboogie, he was getting close to an Aether Lens, and then he's like, screw this item. Sentries are way too important in a game versus Lycan. We can't have them actually have the vision of the back lines. If these Wolves are scouting on the back, that's where you could see the Phoenix get jumped and killed.
Straight away, gets himself on top of the Phoenix. They've got the Reaper Scythe as well. That's going to be Tim's gone. Now with the jump forward, Lover still some mana to play with. On top of ninjaboogie, popping the BKB so he can continue to commit. The summons are out. They're on top of Gabbi. Gabbi pops the BKB. He's got to be careful. There's a lot of damage coming out from Sylar. The RP is there onto 2. Do they have the damage to kill these zeros off though? It doesn't look like it. Gabbi will turn with the blast onto Lover. Lover still with mana available, able to zip away, keep himself alive, get away from the Supernova. They do finally get the catch though. Armel with the Sleight of Fist and the chains holds down 1. They've killed off another as the backlines get punished. TNC again coming out on top. not really too much of a threat of this one being taken away from them. This should be a free roast for TNC.
Storm's up in 5. He is not going to be ready in time. And that's it. Aegis and Cheese for a Morphling who had just kind of taken that last fight and now is a full Ive Scotty finished up on top. So blink into Yules to break the Lincolns into a Hex and go for that Reaper Scythe kill.
It could be massive.
It could definitely happen. And Gabbi? Oh, okay.
He's getting the butterfly.
Yeah, I was like, what?
The Mask of Madness.
I was like, the Mask of Madness Morphling. Uh-oh. There we go. They're trying to set up for it.
They have the Reapers, but there's the Nightmare save. It's going to give a chance for Gabbi to pop the BKB, turn around with the Fiend's Grip down. The Cold Embrace is giving him some sort of heal on the Storm. Is it enough to get out? It's not, because Gabbi morphs into the Storm Spirit and uses the Electric Vortex for that extra bit of disable to allow them to kill on Lover. Now the Winter's Curse is coming out to 2 of them. Lover has brought back. He goes for the big zip straight away on top of Gabbi, but Gabbi's more than fine to fight back. Kuku will fall. Armel with a quick remnant out, but Lover, he's hot on the chase. He's on top of the Ember Spirit. Armel in trouble. He's got another Sleight of Fist and a remnant to try and get himself out of there. Yules up into the air. He gets surrounded. TNC dropping 2 as Lover buys back, dropping 3 in fact. There's ninjaboogie chased down by the army. You see Lover come in to get himself a Bloodstone charge as they have to buy back, but they do manage to punch back at TNC quite hard this time.
Kuku having a little bit of tough time trying to land these. Commit forward.
Yeah, they force out the fortification from TNC.
They're starting to itemize real well on the side of Aster to try to catch these heroes.
Okay, they're ready to just push in.
There's the Hex.
They've managed to break it there. They've got the control with the pullback for the Vortex as well. Is it enough? It's not Gabbi. He's able to waveform out. Armel looking to commit. Kuku goes for the 2-man skewer, drags them back underneath the tier 4 towers, and that will mean that they can kill off XXS, but with the pressure from Sylar, they lose the melee racks.
And they get this instant jump every single time here. XXS, you see him leading the charge. Has the Blink, has the Yules, has the Hex. They're going to try to claim high ground here while they go for the wraparound. They look like they want to go for the long wrap.
They're sending the summons in. I mean, they know that they're around here. They'll have their suspicions confirmed. Armel's going to jump out and clean out the army. There's indeed, it's already there on Gabbi. Gabbi's picked up the Aegis. They're going to pop with the Supernova, but straight away they're in on top of ninjaboogie. The Bane is dead. Can they kill that Elgoth? They can't. They do not have enough hits in the world to kill off that Supernova. Now Gabbi comes back. The RP down onto 2. Kuku's got the catch. The Sunray as well for Tim's comes through as they burn down a second. 2 dead on Aster. As they'll even clean up more. Godlike for Gabbi, double kill for him. BoBoKa's not going to be able to get out either as the Yule Scepter's there to cancel the TP. 4 kills for TNC as they push Aster back away from the Roshan.
Contribute up there all the way top. And Sylar, he gets hit by the X stun and then hit by a long duration RP afterwards. So BKB piercing disables. And top racks is also open if they want to go for it. Aster.
Gabbi taking everything from here. Gabbi just having a brilliant Morphling game. 9-0-9. And there's Nick who's got 9k in the gold as well as Lover. Again
on poor ninjaboogie.
ninjaboogie doesn't mind.
He's the punching bag.
He loves it. As a Winter's Curse will come out, he'll lose his life for it. Lover zipping in. Can he find anything more? Gabbi getting bursted down a little low by the remnants. He was turning into the storm. They've actually got the lockdown. Kuku, he outplayed him there, I believe, with that second RP. He had to refresh a shard, pops it, and kills off Lover. And now Lover's dead for 90 without buyback. They do move forward with Sylar. He's able to get the Aegis out of them. Can he kill them a second time? They do have the Hex. He's committing. They've got the Reapers as well. Necro's going to be used up. He can't get the Reapers off in time.
The X popping.
And
he's getting stunned.
Oh, and Gabbi is just beating Sylar to pieces through the BKB. GG's going to be called as TNC will take game 2, drawing this series to a game 3.
Did feel like as the game delays more and more, you have a Storm Spirit going Bloodstone, but a Lycan going for those later stages.
It was always going to be tough. You get someone else here, or maybe not. That could be BoBoKa.
Oh my god, Tiny's left in the pool. And that is the fastest. Oh my god.
They just lost the game. Just keep himself alive. A lot of stacks onto BoBoKa as well.
This is what happens when you start lane swapping a lot, right? The level advantage comes into play. Batrider hits level 2 before they happen, and BoBoKa's dead.
There's 8 stacks on this Wind Ranger. That will be first blood for Kuku.
Intelligence attained.
As I say, I think, yeah, definitely the fact that Armel is doing as well as he did in this 1v1. That we could see good things come out from the OD this game.
Yeah, once the levels build up, I mean, for OD, you have an excellent matchup versus Tiny as bottom. The Batrider's there versus the Terrorblade. Terrorblade's got 9 sticks. He buys out his items just in case they do want to dive him, because he does think they will.
One more hit from Kuku will do it. We have it. He's dive successful.
All of his gold, though. He even buys the 2 TP, so he actually lost literally 0 while being dove there.
Mid lane. Setups there with the Astral. Tim's trying to move into perfect position for the angle on the skewer back.
The toss back?
A toss, though, and that's going to mean Tim's in a dangerous position. Can they get the kill on the Tiny in return? Oh, the shackle. It buys a little time to hold Armel back, so he can't get the last touch onto Lover.
The tree.
Oh!
He's got
Not
a fairy
enough.
fired as well. Okay, he didn't even have to use it. Very confident in it.
Lane, same time, Kuku. And again, aggressively with the Firefly, Fenrir left alone.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
0 gold. Well, top, we see Lover. He's doing a split push, and he's getting dangerously close to that Blink Dagger. He accelerated quite a lot from that rotation top with this Arcane
Mid
Rune.
lane. The grabs there with the lasso, with the silence too. No chance for Sylar to get out with the Sunder. These moves, BoBoKa does find ninjaboogie. He's chasing him down with the focus fire, but ninjaboogie is able to juke him. Well, he'll try for the TP out, but the shackle shots up. They've got the lockdown, holding back the silencer. ninjaboogie trying to see if he can farm the tombstone on the way out, but will die before he's able to. Already retreating with the Firefly. We're starting with 500. Let's see.
Well, he was at
How much
200.
is it?
He was at 200 before they
Before the first camp.
Yep.
Oh. Oh.
I still watch it.
Well, he was. Oh no.
The -8 armor just backfired.
Yeah, gotta be a little careful there.
They have the global. They do not. Oh, the ward actually gets placed down, but there's already a preemptive sentry placed by Aster.
Yeah, so they know that they're here.
They know that they're positioned right there, so
Yeah.
Tidehunter is going to lead the charge. He's like, all right, come at me.
Gabbi's going to show himself as he tries to go for the tier 1 tower. XXS getting focused by Armel.
Uh-oh.
Trying to get a few hits up with the Insta-Stolen. They do get the shackle onto Armel. Now with the jump forward,
Nice
tries the combo, but indeed with the force, he's out of the range of the Avalanche. Another power shot flies through onto ninjaboogie, and now the jump from the back. They've got the commitment. Now are going to come out with the global silence too as they get themselves on top of Lover. Tiny's gone. XXS having to get the hell out of there. TNC.
They're not going to make it in time.
Yeah, I mean, are they? They've got Blink on Mag. They're popping
They
drums.
actually might be able to make it.
They'll have a chance to make this jump happen. Tipped.
The tomb is down.
He's got to look for something perfect. Kuku's in. Looking to set things up. Tim's, can he find the perfect jump? That's the question. He's trying to walk in on this one. Roshan still up. Goes in with the skewer of the RP to make sure that they get the Roshan and get the Aegis. TNC with the perfect play. The bashes come out. There's no chance for a Sunder from Sylar as it's a double kill for Gabbi. They've got to retreat now. They've got to get out of here with 2 down. It's hard for them to continue to stick around. They will escape with the rest of them, but
XXS is going to walk around and be like, oh my god, I can ravage supports.
And the
ninjaboogie. He's looking to be in some trouble.
XXS trying to get in the midst of it all. They do get the kill onto the silencer. Can XXS find anything else? Gabbi and Tim's quick with the retreat, and they are well out of there. Just can't get on top of them as they wish to do so. You can see coming out. They try for the jump. Lover does get the quick combo. They are able to kill off the Magnus, but now in return, they've got the lasso. Armel punching in. The Aegis will be taken out of the hands of Gabbi, but Tiny falls. The Astral, it dodges the RP. No. Sorry, the Ravage, it catches nobody. XXS getting no one at all. BKB and a TP out from Gabbi. They know that this move's coming. The scan connects, and TNC, they know what's up. They back away, and they're ready to re-engage with the smoke.
With the BKB freshly picked
Kuku
up.
leading forward.
Lover.
They've got their eyes on Lover. Lover's quick with the blink out. No contact onto him before, so continue to chase. No, Kuku straight in. It's into the midst of them all. They'll jump forward with the global silence. Looking to go. XXS. Oh, he gets a Ravage. Off onto the 2 of them, but do they have the damage to get the kills? Tree being thrown Armel's way. ninjaboogie, Armel backing off. Sylar coming in with a wraparound. The RP going to be popped down on just to the one of them. It is no follow damage as Tims will lose his life. Armel's trying to strike back with a BKB. The damage from Gabbi, not enough to get the kills that the Sanacy's Eclipse will be as they burst down Fenrir. 2 dead on Aster, but at the same time, 2 dead on TNC as
they lose their gem.
The Ravage was enough. It
very quickly. It's going to get scouted by a power shot. Can they actually make their way in there? Doesn't look like they're even going to bother. Mid lane is not in the greatest position, but they've got Terrorblade, the illusion. No. Be careful to not get jumped here. He has cheese, but They do spot him.
The Rabinus to jump. Lovers in with the damage. Armel just get a chance to put the BKB. Now with the global silence, time's there for him to start racking up the entity. Punches into Lover. On the side, they've got the control with the Firefly. Sorry, not just, but just with the lasso onto Fenrir. It's not enough damage to kill him off straight away, but Gabbi's there looking for the wraparound. They're backing on top. XXS. Oh, he does get it off. The Ravage. I think he's nearly onto the entirety of the team, but still Gabbi with the BKB out. Turns towards Lover. Now looks towards Sylar, looking for that bash, and he gets it. But XXS, he's punching into Gabbi on the back of it all, and Gabbi will fall the ones. The Sanities burst down Sylar. There's 3 dead at the moment on Aster. Tims trying to look for the extra bit of control onto XXS, and it is there for Gabbi to take down a second. Armel also gets the kill on the backlines of BoBoKa as they all fall on Aster.
They even got the perfect Sunder.
They did. Great Sunder, great Ravage. Not enough at this stage of the game with as big as Gabbi is.
That's like 2 sets at least.
It's got to be. They do have a couple of buybacks, but they sort of lack the skills to throw out as they utilize them all around that Roche area.
Oh my god, that swing went from like less than 3 or 4K all the way down to a 17, 18K gold lead. Same thing with the experience. Oh boy, Aster. They tried to make Tidehunter work. We got to see, of course, some like Brewmaster supports, Legion Commander supports and stuff, and now we're starting to see Magnus support. So it is a crazy game.
One set of racks that they're holding on down here. There's TNC, they'll look for the jump, they will initiate onto the Tide, dragging him back. Lover does get the quick combo onto Gabbi, but Gabbi just turning the RP down onto them, holding down Sylar. 3 buybacks coming out now from Aster. As TNC...
They're giving respect, they're backing up.
They do, they back away. And sort of allow yourself to hit him from the back lines with the Metamorphosis. Well, that last defense, still 80 seconds until Sylar's going to have that back. See, they want to abuse that. They're already coming in. Lover does get the vision on to Kuku. Kuku pops the BKB. He'll get the lasso off, and that allows the time for Lover to get taken down. He does have his buyback available, so we'll come straight back to the buy. XXS goes in. It's a big 2-man Ravage. They have the damage to get the kill. They've killed off Gabbi. Armel trying to fight with the BKB. The Sanities burst down 2. They're chasing down Sylar, looking for more. They need the detection. The dust is out onto Tims. Tims keeping the distance, jump ball from XXS, he's got the gush, the slow and control, ninjaboogie's been found as well, Lover's got his hands on him with the combo, triple kill for BoBoKa, there's 4 dead on TNC, Aster will hold the bottom racks.
TB Illusion will scout out.
TNC, they're just going for it. They know from the outside with the lasso, with the RP, they've got good ways to combat any sort of invasion. The tombstone's going to be down. Aster's going to try and lead in. Fenrir setting the charge.
Shackle hits.
They get the shackle with the BKB and the focus. Do they have the damage? They don't. It'll be forced outside the pit. Tims comes in with the RP, catching the 3 of them. They're taking down the Undying. Undying will buy back straight away. Sylar's punching back. XXS. He's got the Ravage. It's just onto 1, but it's enough. Oh, it's on Gabbi with the Satanic healing back up, and he's being kited. The zombie's building up. Gabbi, he can't move. It's a double kill for Sylar.
Oh my god.
TNC lose the fight around the pit. Aster take Roshan. And BoBoKa, he may even find another.
Look at the zombies.
The controls, the slow onto Kuku. Kuku getting taken down as BoBoKa tossed forward by Lover. The gem taken as TNC, they're letting this one slip away from them as Aster. See what Aster will do.
Holy moly.
They want to try and push for more. They do need to go in and hit that rack. The Illusion's got it. Illusion's got it. And they able to take it in time.
He's down to 5-second BKB. So the TB, he needs to be able to distance himself. He needs to be able to survive inside of the fight a bit longer.
I can't wait for the double BKB.
It might not be flashy, but it's important.
We've seen too much Terrorblade. Just have the triple Ravages. Come on. No, we've still got a double Ravage to look forward. And well, Lover, he's on the back lines. Gabbi put the BKB. The global silence comes out as well. BKB out for Lover, but he can't get away from the troll. He's dead. They've got the lockdown here with the lasso onto a second. There's the Ravage, there's the 1. There's the 2, there's the 2. Has he got the damage to kill down the OD? They do. That's going to be Armel dead. He does not have buyback, and now XXS jumping, chasing for more. The double Ravage, buying time for the lockdown. There's a triple RP onto 3. Gabbi's in with the damage. They are surrounded. Sylar with the refresher. He's got that meta back up in the BKB. He's punching back hard. Sunder as well to heal back up as they've killed off 3. XXS jumping in on the big old Tide for a slap down onto ninjaboogie. As they may have just done it here, Aster.
Holy crap. This is I have not seen a comeback like that in such a long... It almost was a 30K comeback.
It was a 30K. I mean, I would say 26.5K. Looking at that.
My God.
As
The tips
they're
come
pushing
out.
in. The tips indeed. I don't know what that's all about. I've not been reading any drama. As Aster,
Oh,
they
Kuku.
closed the game up. They've done 2-1. They will take the series against TNC. And TNC, they're going to be a little bit after that one. That was a sizable lead that they had that they let slip away. I mean, Gabbi was absolutely huge. But hey, as I say, XXS stepped it up and